Welcome to Men's Roundtable Talk, where men's voices are heard. Your host, Lamarck J. Thomas, and accompanied by Dr. Edward Boyd and Dr. Rui Stevens. And now, Men's Roundtable Talk.
Well, good evening to you. We are here, Round Table Talk. Welcome to Men's Round Table Talk. I hope you've had a good day. I hope you've had a wonderful day. I hope you had a really joyous day as we move into the topic tonight. Church Girl versus Club Girls, Part 3. Listen, we are moving away from Facebook. We're moving away to small snippets, maybe YouTube with an extra snippet, but we want you to start going to Apple TV, Roku TV, Fire TV, and other platforms and start downloading the app. Start downloading the app. Start downloading the app. I want you to move away and start going to the apps on Roku, Apple, Samsung, Fire TV. On tomorrow, hopefully, I'm going to be able to do an intro of every one of the major platforms you can go on and pull down and show you how to pull down the apps so you can have them. We're almost at the crossing point. If you go now download the app, you can actually see major stuff on our television platform. It has changed. Our platform has changed. It is looking better and better and better and better, and it's looking good now. And we're working on more. We're going to have movies on there real soon. We're going to have some other things on this rightfully station right here on EEFI Network. EEFI Network. So look for us as we head into our new beginnings. TV station, home channel 38 locally right here in Houston. We're heading that directions, and then Comcast and DirecTV. I've been saying this for a while now, and it's here. It's a bonus, and it's happening right now as we speak, and I'm excited to see it. The platform changing as we go further away from Facebook and all these other platforms and get directly on TV. So I'm reminded of the beginning of every show that comes on to move in that direction of television. Some of you don't believe it's television. Well, we were just giving you an opportunity to view what's going to be coming on the television on EEFI Television Network. We were just giving you a preview. That's all we were doing, is giving you a preview. July the 1st, we will no longer be on Facebook. YouTube, very small snippets, advertisement. We use Facebook as an advertisement, but that's the furthest we would go. So, go to Roku, go to Apple TV, go to Fire TV, go to Samsung TV, go to other platforms. If you want to have either one of those apps, and your best is to download it now. Start downloading the app now. Because after a certain amount of time, the app would not be free. It's going to start costing. So if you get in now, you can get the service that you want and enjoy it. So anything after that there, you're going to be in trouble. If you're going to try to view that station, you're going to have to pay. So we're moving to that arena. All right? Let's get down to business. Let's get down to what we are here for. Welcome to Men's Round Table Talk. As this probably will not be a long show because we're going into part 3, as this will be our closing argument as we move to a higher topic on next Monday night. I have a clip here that I want to play, and I would like for you guys to listen to it as we move into the top part of this church girl versus club girl. Uh, I love the women, but what I do not like, and I hear the men saying the same thing, we do not like when y'all are so independent. When you are independent, you don't need us. Then we don't need to help me. God didn't make you like that. And so tonight I want to deal with the independency of a woman. That you got it all together. That you have it all together. That so you think. And at the end of the day, you really don't have it all together when you depending on another woman, another female to comfort you. Something is wrong when you can have a friend to comfort you more than a man comforting you. Something is wrong when you sit there and comfort one another, but your husband or the man that you are dating can't comfort you. Something wrong with that picture. Your independence is so strong until you done forgot your own identity. It's like men's being used, and I want to say men being used. Oh, next week, men, I'm gonna get down to business on us too, because we started this mess. You lascivious man, you weak ones. I'm gonna talk about. I'm gonna talk. I can't talk about you without talking about me. So on next week, men's time, men's day. We gonna. I want to deal with men on starting next Monday, and I believe it's gonna go four rounds to us of understanding how to be a man, how to handle a family, how to handle a woman, how to take good possession and know what you're dealing with, know what you laying down with on next week. We're going to start the men. We're going to start the men's round table, talk about their behavior. We want to talk about the church man versus the club man. We're going to talk about all that too. So next week, we're going to make ready and we're going to take care of that on next week. So tonight I want to talk about, as I close out the women's church club versus the church girl versus the club girl, I want to deal with tonight their independency. Why are you so independent? Well, independent. What's the problem is? So let's talk about it. Let's add this to the scene, and we're gonna make it a full string, and then we're gonna play it so you can hear it, and we'll talk about it. Wow. 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 So the independence is born out of pain. We just heard from Bishop T.D. Jakes on the issue of independent women's. So the independent woman is born out of pain. Why should any man or any woman let someone change who they are? Why should they allow them to become in that way? That she's now leaning on her skills, her strength. I have to say Bishop Jakes is right. Women have become men. That's why you see lesbian and bulldaggers on a massive level, because women have become men. They want to do everything a man does. They want to say everything a man says. They want to go wherever a man goes. They want to be in control as a man, because independence, being independent, has made her say, I do not need a man, nor do I want a man. In reality, looking for another woman to comfort and another woman to comfort her. I watch women, they hold hands going to the bathroom. I know I've seen this several times in the restaurants, and so, when they go in there to make their face up or whatever they're going to do, I watch them. They hold hands and they're very touchy. They walk down the street if they're friends and they're associates, and they hold hands like they're together, but they don't even be in a relationship. It's just the feminine of them touching one another, comfort them. If she's in pain because we have cheated on her, or we have done some nasty things to her and got another baby out of wedlock, or didn't pay the electric bill, or left the house and didn't look back. Oh, you know the things means we do. Come on. We leave them in suspense. We leave them jacked up. We leave them messed up. We leave them in a very dark spot. I want to say we leave them in a very dark spot. But they always manage to comfort one another. They comfort each other so quick, and then will take their $5 and her $5 and put it together and carry that girl where she needs to go. I don't know how good it is. I don't care how that woman carry you. I don't care how that woman see to you. She is not built and made to comfort you. It's only a man's job. And when women start comforting each other like they're comforting one another, what happens is it leads to them looking at each other sexually. Any man that knows about a woman, it don't take much to please her. You can just touch her and you can please her. She can lay in your arms and watch TV and be more comfortable and pleased mentally and physically. Now she has turned her head into the bosom of another woman and finding comfort. And it's been proven psychologically and physically that another woman knows where to touch another woman at to cause her body to quiver, to have an orgasm, to have an exotic moment. And once she gets that hit, it's like a high. It's like a crack head or someone who's smoking drugs or taking pills, chasing that same high and would never get again, and they stay stuck with that woman, which leads to them to be a reprobate and an abomination. But it all starts, women, when you find yourself saying you don't need a man nor want a man, or acting like you don't need a man. I mean, I deal with some things and I see some things, and some of these women so strong. You want a man to do what he do for you. If he don't, you'll tell the man, look here, I'll find somebody else to do it. I got friends, I got associates. They'll fix it for me. They'll take care of it. What you get married for? Why you walk down the aisle? You know you didn't have nothing before that man came. You know you did not have nothing. That man came, he took care of you. Now all of a sudden you a warrior. You don't need no man. You don't want a man. You don't have to have a man. Your independence is gonna leave you lonely and miserable. And when you become lonely and miserable, your body go through transition. Some of y'all wonder why y'all having hysterectomy so early at a young age. I'll tell you why. The Bible says in the beginning, it's best for a woman and a man to stay virtuous. Don't be touched until the man of the woman that you're going to be with is going to be with you for a lifetime. When you start your sex organs to move, you cannot revert back thinking you're going to go and be celibate. Think you're going to go without a man 5, 2, 10 years. Your body going to turn on you. That's why most of you down there getting all kind of medicine. Can't stop your hormones all over the place. And you're just as mean as a junkyard dog. Can't nobody say nothing to you. You're acting out. You're just gone. You're just gone. There's nothing to you. You're just messed up in the head. I'll tell you what's wrong with you. You need a man, honey. That's what you need. You need a man. God did not make you to be alone. God did not make you to be independent. God did not make you to stand there and withdraw yourself from your husband, withdraw yourself from him, saving yourself, using your body as a saving weapon. Oh, I'm going to hold back. He going to give me what I want. Then I give him what he want. Keep it up. That's why that woman down the street, walking with no clothes on, got your husband, and she down there in the bed, getting the house and a car, and you at home crying, oh, he left me. Oh, he don't want me. He left me, that no good dog. Why he do me like that? I tell you why he did you like that. Because you independent. You so independent until it's sad. It is literally sad how independent you are. Oh, I'm talking to you. I'm going to tell you the truth so you understand. You so independent until it's unreal. You independent, baby. When you become independent, you in trouble. Your body even turn on you, ladies. It causes you to have hysterectomy. They can't understand where ovarian come from and the part that they do come from women putting talcum powder in their panties and other chemicals and stuff down there. Yes, you ain't got no business with something fake going up into something real. You ain't got no business with a man that you with that you gotta wear a condom with. Ooh, I know I'm walking heavy. I ain't never scared. You ain't got no business with a man that you with that you got to make him wear a condom. Your body's not fit for you to be with Tom and Dick and Harry. Your body's not fit for that. The truth of the matter is, when God put nature together, he meant for nature to be there. You don't get a chance to override nature, woman. You only hurt yourself. Wonder why your hair falling out. Wonder why all this stuff is happening to you and this is happening to you and that is happening. I'll tell you why. You're going against nature. When I'm saved and I'm sanctified, listen, baby, nature is there. That's why your hair falling out. That's why all this, that man love you. You better go on and let him love you and be your husband. Oh, well, I like him, but you see, he ain't bow-legged. Well, if I be honest and straightforward with you, He may not be bow-legged. He ain't nothing that you may not like. But what I do want you to understand is there's a certain time of the month that you can't even stand the smell of your own self. If you gonna talk about the man and his fault, find yourself looking at yourself. Men and women, and it's been proven medically that one of your breasts is bigger than the other one. But you gonna say he ain't bow-legged, or he don't have green eye, or his hair ain't wavy, or he ain't this, he ain't that. Well, look in the mirror. You ain't a perfect picture of your own self. First of all, if you done had babies from another man, and he got to come there and look at you with all them stretch marks on your body from you having a baby from another man, and you ain't even gave him one and can't give him one, you tell me how you ask for a full man when you are half of a woman. You tell me that. Don't make demands when you know you can't give all demands yourself. Now watch this clip here. I'm going to bring another clip to the table, because this is what a lot of you doing with your independent self, thinking this going to get you somewhere, but you pitiful. You're pitiful. Watch this here. We're going to bring this to the clip to the table, and I'm going to make it a full string so you can watch it, because I found it to be hilarious. I really did. It was so funny, but it's true. Watch this. You lay in the bed and you don't give this man what he wants. You don't give him the desires of his heart. And that is you. You standing there pretty as I don't know what, beautiful as I don't know what, nice looking woman, I don't know what. And this man wants you. This man can't stand not to have you in the bed, and you play games with him. That's the wrong way to do it, ladies. That's the wrong way to lose. You want to lose a man, do what you just got through doing. Deny him. If I be a man to tell you tonight, let me tell you something, ladies. All it takes is one time for your man to be denied. You deny him one time, that's all he needs. Listen, he would only ask you for you in bed. I'm talking to you married women. And some of you girls and women out here who date men, you know you're sleeping with them. Okay, let's keep it real. Okay, let's talk. The first time you deny your man, he only asks you again just to throw you off, because he is already basically seeing someone who is meeting the needs of him. Checkmate. Since you want to know something, here's what you do. Deny him one time, and you ain't got to worry about him. All the other times that he asks you to be intimate with him, he's only just seeing what you're going to say and what you're going to do. And even if you have intimacy moments with him, he still is only going through the motion for you. He's not going through the motion for him because he's already went out and spoken with someone else, and she have not denied him. And when they come together, it's like fireworks for them. They can't get enough. They can't stop. And he come home and give you what is left over for you. But the point is, he don't love her. He love you. And that's the only reason why he have not left home yet, because he simply love you, but he goes elsewhere for his pleasure. Facts. The worst thing you can ever do is tell that man no. He gone. I'm not gonna beat around the bush with you. He gone to another woman who is already seeing to him. He just love you, but he having fireworks with her. Dangerous to tell a man no on anything. Oh, you ain't gonna fix me nothing? No, go in there and fix it yourself. Oh, okay, ain't no problem. Guess what? If you look at society, there are more women out to get, I think it's what, 28, 42, somewhere between 28 and 42 women to one man. And you say what you won't do, another one will, women? You say that? You say that? What he won't do, another one will? You say that? You say that to a man, where he won't, another man will? Another man will? When in statistics says all these women is all for one man? Between 20 and 42 women to one man? And you talking about what one man won't do, another one will? Baby, I think you better rethink it, and I think you better watch your mouth. Because you know what? With all these women trying to get this one good man, you got a battle on your hand. And it ought to be the last thing coming out of your mouth is to say something where he won't do, another one will, and deny him of sex or food. There's too many other women out there that would do it for him. Ooh, look at the pastor. Ooh, look at the bishop. Now, I'm giving you facts of life. I'm not going to sell you wolf tickets for your tithes and off. Keep your tithes and your offering. Do me a favor. That'll keep you from going around here bombing off somebody else. Because half of you going to church and you just church girls going to church. You in there looking for the woman husband that's in there. Oh, I'm going to tell it like it is. You in that church looking for why you wearing certain clothes. Because he looked at you and smiled. And because he looked at you and smiled, ooh, I'm going to go find me another dress to put on and some heels and this and that. This time I'm going to let him see all my curves and see what he do. You in there antagonizing another woman's husband in the church. Disobey your husband for the pastor. Church girl. Pastor tell you to come to church. Your husband said, no, this morning I want you to stay here in this bed with me. Let me and you lay down in the bed and enjoy ourselves and let's do this. No, you deny your husband for the pastor. Well, let the pastor pay your rent. Let the pastor take care of you. Let him do all that. Why are you living in the house with a man that's providing for you and you don't want to do right by the man that's providing for you? You get dressed up to go to church just so the pastor or the deacon or some other woman's husband in the church can give you some attention. I've never seen so many women so desperate for attention. I've never seen it. Just desperate. Just Google out, long out, any man that pay her any type of attention. There she goes, smiling. You have a low self-esteem problem. You have a psychological issue with yourself that every time a man smile at you, you almost about to jump out you done lost where you going. I mean, you be in the store with one and they just walking and a man smile at them and don't let him be attractive. And he attracted with her and she can be right with the man, with her husband. She walking to the left. She can't even walk right for trying to look over there with him. If I was the man, I'd tell her, here you go. Go on over there and enjoy yourself and get in the car and leave. Because the truth of the matter is, you would get that one and lose what you got, but another woman would get your husband and gain, and you would lose everything you got. That's the different woman. You will lose all the way around. You will lose because he had sex with your body. And if you mess around with another man and on the man you with, the man that gonna go have fun with you, ladies, he's gonna have fun with you, but he is not going to keep you. Why? Because the same thing you did to the man you with, you know you gonna do it to him. Why would he keep you? You're the worst. Why would we keep you when you done went out and done all this? If you did that, you'll do it again. You'll do it over and over. You'll do it over and over and over and over. You'll do it again. And there is nothing about you. You just a doorknob. Everybody gets a chance to turn. You are for the street. You are for everybody. You got no better sense than sit at the restaurant and keep your eyes moving around and paying attention to everything but the man you sit at the table with. It don't take a rocket science to tell you what kind of woman you are. You got wandering eyes and you got wandering mind, and that brother, if you know she doing it, do yourself a favor. Get rid of her. Get rid of her. Let her go by her way. I promise you, there is, I just said it, between the statistics, 20-some women to 40-some women to one man. Get rid of her and get you a queen that's going to help build, that she can keep her eyes at you, her mind, and her desires is yours. She is living loyalty to you. Get rid of her. Stop running behind her. Pay her no mind no more. Sit there. She go in the store. Let her go wherever she going to go. Do whatever she going to do. Don't even talk about it no more. Process out. Find you another wife. Lord, she done already committed infidelity. Infidelity ain't got to always be in the bed. Infidelity is when your attention is drawn from the man who you say you love to interact with someone that is not even you in a relationship with, or you even in a commitment with. You've already did that. You messed up. So you might as well just keep going up the road and keep it moving. You cannot turn a whore into a housewife. Ooh, yeah, I said it. You can't turn no trick into no treat. And most of the men we mess up at trying to change her. She is who she is. Accept who she is and stop trying to bring her home and make a housewife out of her when she for the streets. Then you want to get mad because she's over there having sex with this one and over there having sex with that. Man, you crazy. Let her go. Let her go. Man, look at here. I can tell you something right now. A situation that's going on, that what was going on ain't even a factor anymore. I understood what in the world I had. Anytime this joker here can be with me and then give me an ultimatum. No, I don't follow no woman. That's number one. Then all of a sudden you engaged while we still married? That's a whore. And the man that she with, guess what? She gonna do the same on him. It's over. And some people think that I would be angry and upset. Man, I think that, man, I appreciate you taking it off my hand, because I was praying, Lord, let this cup pass. Get me out of this situation. As soon as you get me out of this situation, I'm running. I ain't making no phone call. I ain't calling. Don't call me. Go about your way. Do what you gonna do. Just go. Just go. I don't care. Some stuff that I lost, let it be lost. I don't care. I can buy it again, baby. I got the wealth in my pocket. Just get me out of this situation and go on. I don't need to defame the person's name and their marriage. It's already defamed. Because what goes up wrong gonna come back down. How embarrassing that going to be? That has nothing to do with me. When people, Maya Angelou said it best, if a person shows you who they are, you must, brother, woman, you must believe them and go on about your way and leave that person sitting there because they ain't gonna change. If they can't change for themselves, how in the world do you believe that they're going to change for you? You crazy to believe that. They're not going to change. They don't want to change for themselves. Church girl versus club girl. Club girl, tell them, nah, I'm going over here with Richard tonight. What you mean? We're in a relationship. Yeah, I told you about Richard in the beginning, and I told you me and I were talking, and if you strong enough to pull me from Richard, then I'm okay. I'll leave you for Richard. But I'm not finna leave Richard for you. But she let Richard know, listen, you got your thing going on until you can make sure you ready to settle down for me. I'm leaving my life open to be a talk and to communicate and interact. But what I don't like about church girls, they are private executive whores. What they do, they just like Martha in the Bible, that slept with all the high priests in the Bible. And then she come running to Jesus, and all the high priests got stones in their hand. And the only thing could stop them from stoning that girl to death was, you without sin cast the first stone. They knew that they had their own sins, so they said, okay, I can't kill her. I got my own sins. I can't kill her. This same mess going on in the church right now. Church girl, sleeping around, goo-goo-eyed everywhere, because she want to be married to a man. Who gonna marry you and you done slept with over 80% of the men in the church, trying to get to the right man? Lord have mercy. I'm leery of people like that that's been married. I always been engaged. Been engaged. Every time you look around, they've been engaged to get married to this boy, to this boy, to this boy, to this boy, excuse me, to this man, this man, this man, this man. You've been engaged. And you're chasing down all pastors. Finally, you got you one old enough to be your granddaddy. That is funny. I kid y'all not. This is happening on a real live strong basis. And I laughed at it. I laugh at it. I laugh at the person because an old man molesting a child that's old enough to be his granddaughter, and you talking about you 70 years old and she 19 years old. You 70 years old and she 30 or 40 something years old. What in the world y'all got in common? Oh, it's your sugar daddy, huh? And your young wet your young wet mama, huh? That's your little young wet one, huh? But she can't give you no child. She barely. So what you got? What can she give you to build with you, sir? What can you give her, sir? What can you give her, sir, other than your money? She has nothing. You has nothing. Nothing from nothing equals what? My hand has nothing in it. Nothing. It's a pitiful sight going on in the church now. No wonder our young people don't respect our elders and our elderly anymore because they laying in the bed with the elderly. There's no man and no woman that's elderly hardly around to teach the young folk without trying to be sexually active with the young folk. Where is the spiritual fathers and mothers in the church? Church girl versus club girls in the church. Older men now leaving their seasoned wife for a younger girl who ain't gonna do nothing but spend up money, lie, and run out. Sooner or later, she gonna be. Now, this the part that I want that my men's to know. She going to run out and be with you, older man, and she's going to get your money. Sooner or later, you ain't going to be able to keep up with her because her nature is strong and yours is dying. And when that happens, she's going to find a man her age or younger for sex, please. Y'all don't believe that there? Take a perspective walk. Let's look at these older women they call cougars laying up with these younger gentlemen. See? The reason why the cougars are laying up with the young men because the old men's got to use Viagra and then they stop working at a certain period of time. So what happened? So now the young girl is stuck, and first thing he hollers, you leave me, I'll kill you. I'll kill you. I'll kill you. That's good for you. You ain't no business touching it. That's good for you. I ain't condoning him killing you. I'm not saying he should kill you. But what I am saying to you, some things you should not touch unless you're ready to reap the repercussion of it. That's where it's at. Live with it and not deal with it. These are what you call facts of life. Let's take another look at this clip, and we're going to close this one down. Yeah, let's add it to the scene. We're going to make it a full picture. Watch this here as we take it to the full scene. We're going to push play. Watch this. Now, this is something that a lot of women need to learn.
Oh, we.
This is how once you got your man, this is how you come to bed. A man tells you when you come to bed, leave your hair down. It's for me. Take care of your hair. You come to bed, you want to put that, whatever that rag on top of your head. Now you done turned this man off. Now he ain't looking at you, and you wonder why he looking down the street at another younger girl, another woman, because she's not coming to bed looking like grandma. She's coming to bed young and available. Her body to be seen and next to hear. Let him know, listen, my body is all yours. If you want it tonight, baby, it's all yours. And if you don't want it, it's still laying on top of you. A man wants to feel your breast on his body. He want to rub his hand down the back of your behind and down the side of your legs. And while you laying in his chest, he want to kiss you on your forehead and kiss you in the mouth. He want to feel you. You come to bed dressed like you sanctified, locked up, and filled with the jail. Don't want to let nobody in to get none, and protecting your body from the man you married to. You should be in the bed naked, baby. You shouldn't have nothing on. You should come to bed in your birthday suit, because every man would love that. While y'all spending all this money putting fingernail polish on, makeup, eyelashes, long weaves, and all this kind of stuff. Listen, let me help you out tonight. Let me help you out tonight. Let me tell you what we like to see. We like to see you naked. We like to see all of your body. If we with you, we like you are. We've already accepted you, but the problem is, woman, you ain't accepted yourself. Why you so ashamed of yourself? What you not sharing with us, the reason why you so ashamed that you can't come to bed to your husband in your birthday seat. I don't care if you've been married to him 30 years. Why you still coming to bed with clothes on and gowns on and bras and panties on? How come he can't see you with some sexy underwears on? How come he can't see you in the light of you and your beauty? Is it because you got low self-esteem because you know what you done did, where you done been, what you done done? You feel bad about your past history behavior and the things that you said and did with other men? What is your problem that he cannot see you and enjoy you in the bedroom full time every night if he desires? Oh, somebody help me out tonight. It's quiet on here tonight, and I see a whole lot of y'all watching too. I call out our P addresses right now. Why he can't see you, Nick? What's wrong with you that you shame? Are you Eve from the Garden of Eden? We're naked and you shame? Why would you be naked and ashamed with the man that you love? You know, I expect young girls to come to bed with their underwears on. Because when I was growing up and I was doing sexual activity with young girls, we used to just take their panties and slide them to the side. And y'all know what we used to do. And we'll have fun with them without them taking their bras off or nothing like that. But you was a woman now. Why are you coming to bed in shame? Blocking the brother from being with you. Laying in the bed, seeing your body. Why you coming to bed like this? And you wondering why we turn our back. I'm going to play this clip one more time. I want to play this clip one more time. I want to play it. Let's add it back to the stream. But this time I'm going to stay on the side of it. Well, I want to make it big. I'm going to make it big so you can see it one more time. Come on, let's make it big one more time. We're going to play it one more time. Look at it. All these clothes she got on. Look. Scope right now. Watch. Look at him. He looks at her, turn his back, and put the cover over him, and turn his back to her. Y'all see that? And then she got a book in her hand and some eyeglasses. What's important here? You're man of that book. Because that book ain't going to keep you warm at night. That book ain't going to pay them electric bill. That book ain't going to put you in a fine car. That book ain't going to protect you if somebody break up in that house trying to take your life. Yeah. Watch this. Now look at the separation. She on one side of the bed and he on another side of the bed. That separation right there leaves the person ready to come in and say, okay, you don't want your husband? I want him, ladies. I'll take him. Shoot, he come on get in my bed. I promise you, when I get through him every night, he gonna go to work and bring all that money home. You know why we'll bring it home? Because money don't mean nothing to men. We make it. We'll give it all away. All we want is your full undivided attention. And you can't even give us that. Let's go on. Now look at this here. Now why would a man stay on his cell phone like this? Look at this. Watch how he throw the phone down. Watch it. Yeah, look at it. Throw the phone down. Look the straight at it. Come on in the room, baby. Come on up in here. Come on up in here. Look at him. Look at him. Turn the light off, everything. Left the phone sitting on the bed. He don't care if it fall on the floor. He don't care if the phone fell on the floor. Just come on and get in my arms, girl. Woo! And y'all want a man to see y'all like that, but y'all don't want to come to bed like that. You don't want to come to bed like that. Why should a man want you when you looking like grandma locked up? I don't want none. I don't want you touching me. I don't want to do this. And y'all, and I'm gonna say this here, and we get ready to go offline here. The reason why you can't have no orgasm because your mind is on the other side of town. Bring your mind in and get in the bed with the man you with and love on him. And love it. You can have more orgasm than you can spare. Your body will respond. But your mind is terribly destroying you. It's leaving you afflicted. It's leaving you messed up, dear. It's leaving. Oh my God! Oh my God! Yeah. Lord, let me remove this from the scene. I didn't mean to bring no hat in here. But so yeah, ladies, what are you gonna do? You better hold on to the man you got. You better stop looking across that fence because it ain't going to be nothing good for you. Because I'm going to tell you again, if you mess up with the man you with, we already know that you messed up with a man somewhere because you're too pretty, you too soft, you too built, you too nice looking, and you're very sexy to her. Why ain't you taken and spoken for? Because you messed up with somebody. The question is, what happened? And so we hang around you long enough to find out what happened. And we make our mind up, yep, this ain't gonna work. This lady right here, already over here with this drama, she got this going on, she got that going on. No, I don't want no parts of it. And now you are not wanted. And the worst thing a woman can have coming after her is rejection. Y'all hate rejection, but you want to give rejection. Y'all hate rejection. I don't understand how you going to reject a man when you hate rejection. I don't understand. My final words for you tonight, church girls versus club girls, is that you return to your rightfully place as a woman. A club girl don't know how to be a woman. But I see her not losing her husband. But I see you church girl losing your husband left and right. Get back to what God says about your marriage. Your husband desires. That is your desire. Your husband. Help me to him. Not a fussing bag. Not a fighting bag. Not a bad mouth. Not a lazy woman that don't want to cook. Don't want to take care of the kids. Putting the children and everything before her husband. Woman, let me tell you something. You can't even put God before your husband. Because God said your husband is your head. How you going to come to Jesus and you can't go around your husband? A lascivious preacher told you that he going to hell for it. I'm going to tell you now, he's going to hell for telling you that you can go to God for yourself. He lied to you. The minute you became Mr. and Mrs. whoever your name was, the Bible says who speaks for this woman? The husband. If your husband speaks for you, how do you go past him to talk to God and don't talk to your husband? How do you feel when the children go past you to talk to the father, especially after you told them no, and they go past you and go talk to the father and he said yeah, and then you go out there, why you tell them yeah? I told them no. Well, I didn't know you told them no. Did you come talk to me and tell me what was going on? No, you did not. Because you want to control it and you want to keep it. And that's another thing. You women better stop teaching these children to go against their own blood. Stop teaching these children to go against their father. You are no worse than Eve in the Bible who had sex with that serpent and turned around and told the husband it's okay to go against God, nature. It's okay to go against and let's have this fruit. You are wrong and you're doing it now, and I want you to know that's why your body's in pain and condition. That's why you go ovarian cancer's eating your body up. That's why you just crazy as all I do. You don't know if you're coming and going because you're going against the principles of God. I'm not afraid to tell you. I'm going to tell you just how it goes. You teaching these women to go against their husband. You going straight to hell, preacher. Let me put my number up so you can call me, because you want to challenge me, you can call me all day. I'm going to put my number up here. It's up there at that bottom. It's up there at that bottom, but let me make sure I put it up there. Call me. I ain't never scared to tell you. Telling that woman to go against her husband so you can control her. You witchcraft warlock, you. You don't tell that woman to go against her husband. You ain't her husband. You homemonger. That woman's supposed to obey her husband. She's not even supposed to go to worship without her husband. And all you pastors letting these women join the church without their husband. How come you ain't ask them, where your husband at? Well, tell your husband to come talk to me because he's responsible for you. I'm just your watchman over your soul, but he's responsible for your body. He's responsible for you and them children. Well, the husband, bring him in. I don't want to allow women joining the church without their husband permission. I teach family in the EEFI. I don't play that. Your tithes mean nothing to me. Your offering means nothing to you. What means something to me is this Bible. Let's get back to the truth so we can have marriages long marriages like our grandparents and great-grandparents stayed married 50 and 60 and 70 years. Bless our heart, and it's gold for me and a whole lot of other more people. We can't even stay married 3 days. Problem in the household. Why? Because we looking to get married for church image. I'm so glad I'm not with a church girl. I don't know what to do. Don't ever want to be with a church girl ever in my life again. Thank God for the non-church girl who go to the club. So when they come out of the club and church, they come on. They want to be taught. They want to be held. They want to be hugged. They want to hear the truth. And they ain't want to be caught up with none of you church girl that's ruined. You're ruined. And you done ruined the church. You done ruined your children. You done ruined everything that's connected to you. You just ruined it all. You have ruined it. Everything you touch. There is nothing about you, woman, that shows you that you's a prophet who can find a virtuous woman. Out of the whole entire church of 1,000 members, there may be one virtuous woman. Homes are being torn up. Homes are being destroyed. Homes are being messed up because the women have lost their place and our children are following them. We got to get it together. You ladies, get it together. Talking about the old mothers done passed away. When did you go sit around the old mother and find out what she done taught? You don't want to hear what the old mother got to say because you're too busy trying to get your G-string up on the line and booking over so everybody can see it and find out which one wants you the more. You're so guppy. You're so gullible for attention. No man brings a whore home to be a housewife. Accept it. And if you're for the streets, get out the church, baby. Be the best whore you can be out there. Be a Philistine woman. Baby, go out there, get all you gonna get and get a paycheck in your hand. Ain't no need of you sitting up in the church, dying with a plague, and still going to hell at the same time. If you're gonna go to hell, baby, go big and go hard. Don't go broke, busted, and disgusted. My God. Why would you do something like that? Next week, I'm going to talk about you sorry, lascivious men. I am. I'm going to get it. I can't hardly wait. I can't hardly wait to talk to you because you're just weak. Making all these women's bishops because you ain't got no men to follow you. Only thing you got is these scallywag women following you who will go against her husband and anybody else to be a bishop and go against God's nature. Women been going against God since the time of beginning of Eden. Why? Because weak, lascivious men who allowed this to happen. And God gonna get you, you weakling. You're worthless. Your head should be on a chopping block and cut off. You're just sorry. You're worthless. I put my number up there, call me. I ain't scared of none of you walking, sleeping, standing still. I'm from the Cooper Road. Well, we watch you go to bed and don't wake you up. You're crazy? You're sick. That you will take the woman and pimp her and she don't know she's a church whore. You are turned her into a church whore that she'll go against God, go against the nature of God, and goes against the principle of God and the blood of Jesus Christ. And you're going to stand up there and say she's saved, she's a woman of God, she did. You going straight to hell for misleading that woman to like that. You wrong, bro. I don't give a fat rat who you is. I ain't going to hell for none of y'all. Y'all wrong for what y'all doing to these women. Sit them women down. They ain't got no business over no leadership and talking about they no bishop and in control. And the reason half of you doing it because you want notoriety and popularity. You ain't been in nobody's school. You ain't been to none of you. Some of y'all went to some of these old fly-by-night school, let up. They give you your credential because you pay $11, $12, $1,500. You go, these rings and chains ain't right. They're not even from the Vatican. That stuff's supposed to come from the Vatican. My ring costs $25,000 plus. The necklace I wear is $31,000, $32,000. My interns were done over in the Vatican. Structure and order of the church. This is pitiful. What we got going on. You don't run off the men and now you got these women sitting here. Boy, y'all need help. If I had my way with this here, a lot of y'all wouldn't even have no credentials. I'll shut you down, which my epistles reach to the Vatican. It don't take for me to sign some paperwork on you. I'm just sick of you. And now the church full of disease, the church full of tore up hurt women, tore up children, drug addicts in the church, AIDS running rapidly in the church, counsel in the church, everything in the church but God. The Son, Jesus Christ, the blood done left. I even got up and left the church. Lord, let me quit. That's my time. I got to go, y'all. I got to go. But you remember next Monday night, I want to talk about these no good scallywag men. I want to talk about, I want you to call me. I got something for you. Call me. I bet you I'll come visit you. And I bet you I'll remove your name from your church and have your license revoked. Call me with any foolishness. Because I'm sure going to expose you. Y'all have a good night. Y'all be blessed. I got to go, children. My time didn't expire. I got to get out of here because I feel myself getting round up. Let me get through here. Be blessed, children. I love y'all here, but I'm going to tell you the truth.
Men's Roundtable Talk thanks you for joining this broadcast. We hope you have enjoyed today's broadcast. You can write Men's Roundtable Talk at EFINetworks@gmail.com or 832-391-0157. We look forward to hearing from you. Until next time, take care of each other.